All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports.
46. Here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. And incomplete to open things up. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. Now a loose football, the ball comes out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Geis, his first carry of the game. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Deuce. Obama.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is out of bounds here. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. On the ground, Geis, and he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that much for free. Here we go with Geis. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
They didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Now Elliott, and he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And it's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your...
And he's taken down, back at his own 7.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20.
76, no, 76, 76.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. Off play action. Here's Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Now you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And his kick is indeed good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and there's creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Sitting alongside Charles Day. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on first. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the red zone now, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And again, it's Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Jags. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half in some of these shorter games.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 48 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is gone. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there at 22. Out of the gun. Gone. Forced out to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Hard ball, hard ball. Shout, shout, shout.
He'll get it up the middle, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Darius Geis, his second touchdown on the season, and the Jags are able to cash in for 6. And he's got it up and through. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when they clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
12.
On 4th down, Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So a minute 56 to play in this 1st half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Back to throw, Goff. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got him in, complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. And even 40 yards. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Fighting through. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jesse James, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys are in for 6. And he'll bang that one through. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to tackle. And a loose football, and the Cowboys have recovered.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up? To either take the hit, but in this case, lose the football.
Well, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now Goff on 1st down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Stephon Diggs as the first half is winding down. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. And his kick is good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return up past the 30, but was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
46.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw on 2nd down is gone. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he takes his...
It's funny.
When was it again? Probably not.
I would want me to go to it. Pay for me. Yes, I'll be alright.
No, it's okay. Like it's if you're interested in music.
That's the reason why. What we
We
just
back
said.
to
That's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts
Yo, but when you get a chance, check your DM, please.
trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Yo, they are cheating me, bruh.
35. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
I'm gonna see if there's any concerts going on. I would love to attend a concert in Vegas.
Tough situation for him.
Oh my god.
Yo, look at the mic.
Yo, bro.
Yo, what? Bro.
And we and Pharaoh gonna sit right there and record it. You know that's.
Said mic drop. Bro.
I would have run right out that house. I wouldn't.
They gonna get
You know that house got more than some mice. If they mice that come.
The babies too.
I was about to say, you know, they out in the open, bro.
Like they don't care. So imagine what's.
Right now, Reese. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let me lock it.
I got a real. Oh wait, so fast. Oh, this is what we want right here.
When you
This
get
is what we
Rozier?
want. I've been having Rosie. He was hurt. He was hurt first game. Oh, I didn't even see the clock.
Yeah, already.
I didn't even see the clock. Too loud in Philly.
I would have said, yo, y'all try. I would have like, y'all see these?
Nah, yo, bro, she left me in house dolo. I said, I'm leaving.
What? She left me by herself. She said, you gonna kill the mic. That's good.
And she knew it too. She probably was hoping they didn't come out neither.
Bro, they out in the open like that, and they see me, but I mean, they used to the shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's probably
Yo, he's continuing. Yo, you want to play this game, Sticky? You about to look. Let me turn up this music.
You don't think that, bro.
Let me show you something real quick. He's continually doing the same blitz. So I'm gonna show you that you won't be
We in
ignorant.
Philly, but listen, you know we come to play. Let's get it.
You know what happened last time? Dang dollar.
Nah, I ain't have Terry on him. Bro. I ain't have Scary Terry.
Let me show you.
No way. That is Mark Gasol. That is Mark Gasol.
Stay on your feet. Stay on your feet. He can go. He can
Come here.
Scary Rosie. It's a foul.
What you want, cheese? Let me show you how.
Fake. You mad slow.
We here, Gordon.
He not. Got him. He not. Skull Brandon.
I hate Hayward. I be trying to trade him, but they don't try to.
Geis receives the pitch.
Yo,
Got a real
bro.
point guard on Dame now. Got a real point guard on Dame now. Good D.
Third.
Good miss. Gonna be a long game. It's gonna be a long game. You have to make those.
You got A+ mid range. How you make this? Uncontested.
Oh, good move. Good move. Good move, Rosie. Scary Terry, baby.
Relax. Relax.
We back. Good D, Giannis. Oh yeah, Giannis still to the races. Stay wild. Damn, I fucked that whole fast break. Oh, good board.
And last time they surrendered the safety, we
Deep.
don't want to do that.
Ready?
I don't know if he can shoot that far. I don't think so. They not like that. Give me.
Not ripping my boy, dog. Stop. Not ripping
Juices
him.
up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt, that's a great way to score some points.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the
Good
drive.
though. Good D, Giannis.
Oh, DeAndre, what you?
A second down throw for Prescott.
Oh, they're getting buckets right now. Let's go. Clamps. What a move.
He keeps it himself for 11.
I'll give you that. You got away with one.
Sometimes guys get
Dang,
locked in
dollar
such a
holla.
groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion.
Foul. He look at him. Grabbing me.
That's moving them feet.
Good move. I like it. That's a good move. That's a good move. That's supposed to be a nice up there under.
Down to avoid the tackle. Back-to-back nice gains. That one
I don't
for
know.
14 yards and another
Go
first.
Giannis. We're going
Hey,
to Mark.
Game is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this
Keep
drive.
blitzing.
Yeah,
I see you, Ingram.
2 times this
Oh,
season.
Every time you're there.
Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I
Like
think
you whipping it still, and then
got your rush lanes,
you go
trying
for
to
it.
either get too wide or too narrow. Makes
Oh, you know Bradley Bill Clamps. You know Bradley Bill Clamps.
Which I don't even understand.
You know Bradley Bill Clamps, boy. You know Bradley Bill Clamps. You know Bradley Clamps.
Ready?
Come on, Marcus. So you cannot let him down, man.
Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Have a muller in the middle of the field when you go make a play on the football.
We gonna play this cheese game. I like to play it.
Good move. Ah.
Since you want cheese, let me show you how
Giannis
to
ain't
play
really
it.
getting no burn yet.
Ready?
Boss man shit.
Nigga, they
Look at this guy from the outside. Be careful.
Prescott being chased out left.
You know what the defense got nothing doing, boy. Bradley Bill got the clamps.
I be trying to work him in. This I can't score. I gotta learn.
When you're playing defense, making sure your eyes
Oh,
are in the
catch
proper
me.
place.
Oh, dude, I'm like,
Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it?
We won our game today. I was hyped. We had like a 20-point lead, and they came all the way back. We almost lost.
Hold him to the ball, man.
so small. There you go. There we go. We over it. Yeah. Yeah, we back.
Go.
Great defense.
They've only converted once in
I can't
4
hit too.
tries. This will be
So Speaks.
Whoa, is that not passing?
Damn, coming out.
Oh, what?
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line,
what planet I'm on.
Yeah, where Yak at?
Struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come
Go.
away with 3.
Yep, we got speed with speed, baby.
that's essentially an extra point.
First
Oh,
time
yeah.
he was back.
Man,
Oh, they like the little thing at the rebound.
let's show him cheese since he want to blitz his run.
Strange nowadays, but
I haven't done that in who knows when.
I think they carry that
Good D.
I don't know if I can do it anymore.
Good D. Yo, how the oh, Terrence? Good
You
move.
gotta run it.
Field goes inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially short of the PAT.
It's a foul. You foul.
Hey, you wanna play this game? Let's play
Devin.
it.
Oh, Devin. You know Devin got the yo-yo.
Let's play it.
You know Devin got the yo-yo.
Show you
Man,
cheese.
that's
Come
crazy.
here.
Y'all Devin Harris making contact layups, but
Let's go.
Get it. Oh,
Flush to his right.
hell no. He ain't like that.
That shit go, man.
Flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
It's all good. Let's go. Let's go.
Harris is
Let's
fast too. We should know that. Right to Kevin Knox, boy.
go. Ready?
block that shit.
They're in a bit of a hole here with a first and
Ready?
20.
We blitzing this guy. Ready?
Oh, yeah. Devin Harris.
We won.
Good D. Devin, let's get it. Let's get it. Devin clip. He's
Wow.
trapping.
Third time.
Devin strapped. Oh, he got popped. Come on.
To right around the 26-yard line.
Damn, Prescott.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket.
Why did you leave it like
a little bit,
Oh.
and receiver doesn't make sure he's
This is what I
absolutely
see.
in the spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from
Yeah, so don't wait your
Timmy!
own as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Where you get him?
didn't know that you're open.
Got him today.
Come on.
I got him today, boy.
27
I had to get my bench together. You exposed it.
The Notre Dame man in on the tackle.
Pharaoh been waiting on this shit.
Facts, boy, facts. Oh, yeah. You know that Harris play defense. You know that Harris.
Let's make this
Y'all better not score on your ass again, Gasol. He got 0 offense, boy. Kill a crossover.
Don't be hit.
Oh, why the
He
fuck
better
you did
not.
that? I had room to do. Had a whole shot left.
Down, here's Goff. Flushed out right.
I'm gonna make this spice hands.
I see what Sticky doing. Time out. He won't play like me. That's what he doing, because he don't even play like us.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in
Cool.
this third quarter.
Cool.
You know Devin clamps, bro.
No more first downs. How about that?
That didn't fool anybody. He's going
Oh,
to
One
this
more.
to the backfield.
He better not score.
Then I get another one.
Clamps. Devin all up on him. Oh, I went the wrong way. Devin's
Then I
still
get
with
another
him.
one.
Devin's still with him. Devin's still. Get the shot in.
Oh, get out of here, bro.
Iggy! Iggy!
Man.
From the 50, it's gone.
Come on. Then I get another one.
So I
Don't let him
still
get
don't know how to
nothing.
shoot free throws.
Nothing.
Free throws, bro.
Last couple weeks.
Oh my god, this game is nuts.
Because if you're 70% or better, 2 weeks in a row,
I don't know.
you have a job as long as you want one.
That was a green bean. That's
Yeah,
the first
get
time I
nothing.
had a green
It's
bean.
not just West Coast offense either. He's probably on the field as well.
Kill a crossover. He fast. Oh, he's too slow.
That means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh, you tripping.
What the fuck was that? What was that? You had to. Oh yeah, I got to admit, you know Iggy play defense. You know Iggy play defense.
Play that.
Come on. I mean, he was out of bounds. Good job.
Oh, that was a good play. I was gonna try to sign Alec Burke too, or trade for him. Oh, you had Burke. I couldn't even
Yeah,
trade for
I
him.
had Brady.
Had his man open for a first down.
Spades.
Oh,
Yeah,
why
Spades.
You gotta go for 2.
Oh,
man.
come on,
Touchdown.
Spades.
Complete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn?
Oh,
You
well,
don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Good D,
I know
Iggy.
there's no magnet
Good D,
in the
Iggy.
ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such
Good
a
D,
spell,
Iggy.
it certainly
yeah.
feels that
He
way.
blitzed into the middle of the line.
He loses
Be
Well,
ready.
that's not a foul. That's clean.
Boom.
For his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
Let's go.
And
Let's go.
He gets
Let's
up to about the 5-yard line. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big deep.
Yo, what?
It's a second safety
good D.
in this ball game. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game, even with the 2 points there. But let's just say,
I can't stand when Madden do that, man. Run your guy right into the... Out of here, bro.
Definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive.
What a move,
Instead, they
Giannis!
gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
here comes the Jaguars offense as they
I
get
hate
set
that.
here. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so. in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
game.
Good.
They turn on the game from the coaches
Good
will
D.
rant about this,
Why?
right? They'll say,
What are you doing?
we
You
gotta move
don't-
the
you
ball
don't
around.
shoot.
We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first
Giannis,
time in the
none of
game
that,
they can do
Giannis.
so.
None of that, Giannis. None of that, Giannis.
Bro, that's
Oh, that's a fast break. That's a fast break. I'm crazy.
Drive, a gain of 12
Nope.
and a first down.
Back it.
See, I knew you were
First
doing
and
it too.
10.
Not boy.
Don't let him pick up another first. Come on, bro.
Goff on first down. Dancing to his left. And his pass
That's good.
incomplete.
That was a good. Oh, he blew it.
Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went
Oh,
right
what?
there. He was
Still can get the ball 2 or 3 times with that. Come on.
getting rid of, otherwise he
No,
was
That's
man.
all right, bro.
Line of scrimmage.
I swear, I thought Iggy was circles, boy. It was
I do that all the time.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Caught, Safarian
Oh, that's a
Jenkins.
stamp. Oh my God.
Good
This
job.
shit, Cameron Payne.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little
Why did you
gain.
step up, Jan? Oh, Jan, that was some boy. He didn't.
It's
Those are
the
straight.
Jaguars on 3rd
They ain't about to go
down.
by
Just
him,
1
that's
for
why.
5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Yeah, let's go. Be careful for the run.
Hey, Giannis.
Throwing again is gone.
Come on, Giannis. Let's start.
To his left.
Back door. Back door. I played that one.
Oh, yeah.
Taken down at midfield. Maybe not exactly
we
what they
keep these
had in
2
mind,
timeouts
but
and
that
just
scramble good for 6 and a first down.
I'm going.
He stopped immediately there.
Got him.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Run blitz
So,
there
Mark.
defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of.
Oh, yes, what I want. Clamps. This is straps.
Pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone.
Oh, we got him. We on him still. Good.
That
Yo,
one.
yo, as you look, Giannis went straight up with him.
Trying to cover up gaps.
Come on.
So they can't run the football.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
Let's go. Make him miss all them free throws. He shouldn't be at the line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one.
Go right back to Giannis, bro. Offense is fooling through him. He's poking.
And just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Go ahead, Giannis. Damn.
Giving them that. Giving them that.
Good job.
Like a drop this man, son.
Boy.
I'm going for
He's
it.
going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better
Dunk
pull
it.
down and run.
Get this shit.
God, man. First time you go up strong and then you still get a punch.
Stay out there. They've converted once, failed once.
Can't
What
be
can they
here
do
before.
here on fourth
Move
down?
on. Bruh.
He's too fast. Delay.
Oh, he missed.
What? Just go, Giannis. Oh, man.
They go ahead and
Oh,
snap
shit.
it.
Look how what Bradley Bill now in the game, son. He get runaway baskets. Come on, y'all.
Why he ain't dunking, bro? That's my
Man,
hot
if
wire.
we don't,
And he will be knocked down.
Move.
But he will have the
Ingram for
first
three, baby.
down.
Give me one.
And the
Oh,
drive
we cold. Every time we shoot at Philly, we don't hit jump shots, bro.
up to the 35 now as they come up.
Dunk it,
Oh
DeAndre.
my God.
There we go.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Credited
You about to
with one
strike
yard
down
gain
this
there to
boy.
make it second and 9.
Oh, that's a bucket. This is a bucket. He got to play this team early. He got to play this
I
team
ain't got
early.
nobody guard that man. bro.
And they won't put
Let's get it, yeah. Come on.
fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Dang. Smash.
Good miss. Good miss.
Dang, that was the...
Oh, behind the back. And one.
That nigga, bro.
Yo, I say God.
Here's Goff now on second down. Being chased out
Oh,
wide.
good. Oh, God. He did it.
Bro.
bruh. Yo, what are we doing, son?
But he does take it all the way to the
Everybody
2.
just throwing hoops and catching
Very nice pickup.
Let's go, Giannis. Be the facilitator I need, bro. Oh, shit. Bradley Bill not in the game. Get that shot out.
And one.
Who's the foul on? Oh, come on. Now I know they holding, son. Giannis don't
Good
foul.
chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Bro. I was about to
They come out here in the
I'm gonna
I.
actually get some
Run,
pizza
they
and
run
told
fullback.
just don't make it with a lot of grease.
say.
Can't stop me.
God.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the
Come
line
on,
of
come on,
scrimmage.
Grease. Come on,
Back
come on,
at
No,
the
they
Giannis.
got
six.
hurt.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Well, let's see. He could have took that. He missed.
Yeah, baby, let's get it. Go, yo, what the fuck, Gasol?
He too slow, bro.
Come on, Giannis, get it right
come
back.
on.
Get it right back. Get it right back. Get it right back,
Second
Giannis.
and
You
goal.
shoot it to me.
6 this time.
Come on, man,
Right
Giannis.
wide, nigga.
Oh, that's a good fight. Giannis don't make free throws. Go ahead, that's one.
See, that's the
They'll give it to him up the
You gonna make this
middle.
one
And
too.
that play goes
Good make, baby.
absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Nope.
Partner, I know we're in a goal
Yeah, go,
line
Giannis.
situation.
That's good.
Thinking about running the ball.
Yeah, all right.
Even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime
Good
spot.
have, yo. Let's get it.
Guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today.
I'm satisfied.
Let's go, boys. Put the pressure back on him. They got to score. As long as our defense stay good, we good.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now,
At least we can
anything
get
helps
score
trying to
7,
solve
bro.
this one away in the 4th.
Without
Oh,
doubt,
wow.
obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final
That was a
nail.
nice
Set
pick.
it up, set it up, drop him down.
But it's still 8 up top.
Get the bucket real quick before your team run out.
Ball's not
Good shit, Giannis.
Block it back.
Wow, they let him catch
So
that.
out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets
You
set.
know Ingram.
keep
You
cutting,
know Ingram play defense.
They surrender
I said, you know Bradley Bill play defense. Let's get it. Just D. Terry.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
Just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to
Oh no, it's lagging.
Oh, it lags.
Yeah, it's OD skipping.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing it in. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Throw right side, take it in by Gallup. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
I called the timeout.
First down now, but that clock.
This is new. I've never seen this kind of lag before. Oh, I threw it though.
I still see Gasol.
Oh, there you go. Tell me we still your connection. I got that. So you got that shit too?
Yeah, it just popped up.
Yeah. Well, damn.
Get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
OG just advanced. You go in there.
So first and 10.
Well, Reese, they saved you, bro. You about a whole lot out of that game.
What you mean? I was coming back, dog.
He started out having some trouble.
So we ready to I'm about to see what we got here because you are advanced.
Less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the
I am not going outside. I'm about to make you a big ass
Bro, it's cold
sandwich.
as shit.
Bro, if I was telling Kai, if that shit is supposed to be like 10 degrees tomorrow, bro, I would not be able to
Game
work.
on. Don't go anywhere yet.
It's like, it wasn't that cold, but once the wind was hitting.
Fuck that. Once that snow started, bro.
It's not a high percentage play, but
They ain't snow like that down here.
It ain't really thick.
No, like the snow lasted for like probably 20-30 minutes at most. But
Yeah, that's
once
how it is
after
down
that
here.
shit, bro, it just got brick ass,
No
bro.
timeouts remaining though now. This one's as good as over.
I don't got no.
gave it an effort.
I should
They
have.
tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the
Big ass
ball on
sandwich,
the
bro.
onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this Neal and